What is happening, gamers? Welcome back to the KwingsLetsPlays channel, and tonight is the return of Final Fantasy XVI game through walkthrough. I believe this is episode 25. So tonight will be the last of the side quests, namely the Jill and Clive one, and then tomorrow, probably, will be the finale of this game. So, just so you know, in order for the stream to get a finale, that will have to get 1,000 views. So get those likes up if you haven't already. And we're going to dive into as many side quests as possible to get to the Jill and Clive one. And then next time, we'll be wrapping up Final Fantasy. Tomorrow's streams are as follows: Tales of Symphonia, Transformers twice, and I don't know what it'll be at 11 o'clock yet. And then on Monday will be Ghost Trick. That's the plan. The pancakes were very good. With a little bit of egg on top, it was perfect. Well, I liked it. Oops.
Ultima may have created us, but he doesn't make us who we are. Only we can do that. And if he would have us fight for our survival, so be it. It's what we've been doing all along.
Much like Ultima himself, it would seem. His new world being naught but a means to survive. And so, we must contend to decide which of us shall inherit the land. Should Ultima prevail, it will mean death for us all. Of that, we can be certain. But even should he fail, what world awaits us? A withered, godless place, where our newfound freedom will most like prove a chain in itself.
Well, that may be, but a chain can always be broken. As long as one has the will to break it, it won't be easy. It may take generations, centuries of suffering. And that is if everyone plays their part. But it will happen. And when it does, it will be on our terms. That is the world that awaits us.
Indeed. And what better world could one wish for?
But first, we have to reach that crystal.
Then it's a good thing I have wings.
You can barely stand, let alone fly. And only the Founder knows what horrors await in those skies. You certain about this?
Am I certain? I am the Phoenix. I will do what I must. This is our fight. Remember?
All right. I yield. But only what you must, yes? I'm still your sworn shield.
That you are.
And what of my wings? Lest you forget, you go to stand against a god. I would not have you succumb to fatigue before the fight begins. Ifrit, your brother mentioned that some few of the dominants who had lost their power to you were still able to prime. Is that true?
It is. But their icons no longer submitted to their will.
Then mine will have to be stronger. That you both might save your strength for the battle to come.
You don't have to do this.
If you do, there's a chance you might lose all you have left.
And what have I but regret? My life ended in the Dominion. I fear death no more. Besides, I would have words with Ultima. He has much to answer for.
We are in your debt, Dion.
We can speak of debts when this is over.
He speaks like a man who knows he's not coming back. And has come to terms with that.
That doesn't mean that we have to, does it, Clive?
Time to talk to Jill. I only hope she understands.
Take as much time as you need, brother. Something tells me Ultima will wait.
Okay, so the Great Debt.
Say your farewells, and let us be gone.
But I need to do side quests. Oh. I don't even know how to start Jill's side quest. I guess I'll go to my office first and see if I can activate it. Maybe I actually did all the side quests. Except for Jill's. Excuse me.
Clive. Coin purse weighing you down?
No. I have to work myself up to them.
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot of potions.
You'll not find a better price than that.
Yes, it was. I'm not seeing Jill's quest. What is this? The loss will be found. Trading places number 2. Yep. Courage to fight. Yep. Did that. Okay. That's something from mid. A new life. Okie doke. What is this? No, he's toast. He's gone. He did. Guess that's it. Trophies. And where is Jill? Ah! Hello, Jill.
Come to wish on a star.
That might not be such a bad idea. This is it, Jill. You know what I have to do. Why I have to do it. There's no turning back now. This is where our journey was leading us. Where it will end, for better or worse.
I could pray to Metia for you. But you'll be all right, won't you, Clive? You always are.
I did promise we'd watch the moon together.
I'll be waiting.
It's almost time. Better make sure I haven't forgotten anything.
Alright, last group of side quests. Let's go. Oh wow, there's quite a few. Oh boy. Alright, that's where the final battle is. Oh my gosh. 1 side quest, 2, 3, 4. So it doesn't get too confusing. Let's tackle the ones that are outside first and get rid of them so it doesn't cause any problems later. So we're gonna do that now. Let's get those likes up, guys and gals, if we haven't already. Really does help out a lot. Okay, so side quest here.
The garrison is threatening to pull their sentries from the markets.
I would speak with this duke.
Ugh, do not speak on a... or spit. Spit on a duke?
Just now.
Gross. That's how you pass illness. I'm doing side quest. Hello!
Do you have a moment, Clive?
What is it?
It's the Duke, unsurprisingly. His Eminence has assumed full control of the garrison and put every able-bodied man to work on the fortifications. The town was left all but unguarded, so Philippe was compelled to form a citizen's watch to fill the void. And though my dear boys have been characteristically willing to assist him in this, they want for bodies. So I was wondering if you would lend them your strength, that the people of Northreach might sleep easier, if only for a few nights.
Under new management part 2? Okay. Under new management. Okay. Yes.
Of course. Whatever you need.
Thank you, Clive. What would I do without you? Philippe told me he had men stationed at...
Where can I find the mistress of this establishment?
Here, my lady. To whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
My name is Sabine, and it is my displeasure to be the daughter of the Duke of Oriflamme, who I understand is causing you and your town no small amount of trouble. I wish to speak to you about what might be done.
Very well. Let us speak. I trust you'll forgive me, Clive.
Absolutely. Our conversation can wait.
Please, proceed.
As you know, my father is a most overbearing and supercilious man, and I join you in objecting to his every action. Indeed, I owe you my thanks for continuing to argue against his reckless plans. Yet I fear he is not one to be swayed by reason. No. He must be made to face the consequences of his actions.
And who would make him do this?
I would. Myself and several other like-minded individuals. Were you to join us, we would surely have the strength to drive him from Northreach for good.
Does that not seem a trifle... drastic?
Drastic action is precisely what is called for. Unless you are content to see your people downtrodden and dispossessed. My father would have it that citizens exist only to serve the Empire. That they should be forced to make every sacrifice to ensure her revival. But he is wrong. It is not the people who must serve the Empire, but the Empire who must serve her people. He's always been like this. Scornful of the opinions of anyone he judged beneath him. But he cannot be allowed to ride roughshod over the common folk any longer. We must fight him. By all possible means.
Fight him? No. My purpose is to quell the tension in Northreach, not to stoke it. Respectfully, my lady. Our only chance of saving this town depends upon every one of us uniting against our common enemy. Your father and his followers included. While I understand your frustrations, I cling to the hope that he may yet be won round.
False hope, I assure you. But I see that your mind is made up. I shall bother you no longer. if you will extend me the same courtesy. I bid you good day.
She certainly has spirit.
Indeed. But unfortunately for us, that spirit is only likely to harden the Duke's resolve, which may be enough to seal the fate of this town. Not that she cares. This is all about her and her father.
Families.
I'm sorry, where were we? Ah, yes. I was about to tell you of Philippe's plans for the town watch, but perhaps it's better that you heard them from him. I believe he's in the market, if you'd be so kind as to seek him out.
Right away.
It's just a pity I cannot join you. I'd like to see the two of you in action together.
Alright, here we go.
The two of who in action?
I don't know, I wasn't...
Him and his brother, or whatever?
I don't know. Hey people, like, what do you mean Torgal's quest? What is Torgal's quest? I haven't done that one. Well, I mean, I did the bone quest. But, I don't know what other quests of his need to be done.
The Duke might have soldiers at his beck and call.
What does the dame have to say about all this?
Thank you for the
So
super
you are
chat.
content to abandon
Thanks,
the
Adam,
people
for
to
the
their
super
fates?
chat.
Please, I beseech you. If you are a true son of Northreach, you must fight to defend your home.
That's exactly what I am doing, milady. Or trying to, at least. The land is crawling with fiends, and someone has to keep watch.
Even when our true enemy is hiding in the garrison? Fine. You're not the only able-bodied man in Northreach. Thank you so much for your help.
She cornered you too, then?
Could hardly get a word in edgeways. Like father, like daughter, eh?
She made an uninvited appearance at the Vale earlier, hoping to convince the Dame to join her in fomenting rebellion.
I bet that went well. Her ladyship seems to have a way with people. Anyway, what brings you here?
Our mutual friend thought you might welcome some help.
Oh, she did she? Right as always. In fact, you're just the man. We've had some reports, you see. Sightings of, you know what.
They're back.
Seems that way. All over, too. We haven't been able to confirm anything yet, but if you're willing, you could go and see what's what.
Right. Where should I look?
You know Grieger's Weep? One of the sightings places them somewhere on its shores.
I'm on my way.
Thank you, Clive. I'll look into one of the other sightings. Let's rendezvous back here later.
Good job, guys and gals. You're almost at 70 likes. Keep that push up. And we're going to continue with the side quest. Bringing in our Chocobo. There it is. So, because we're in the end game now, not intentional reference, basically your brother and Dion and other people are not in your party anymore. So, yeah. It's all up to me now.
Damn it. The reports were true. I need to stop them before they get to the town.
Oh, I'm still using what's-his-name's power, aren't I? Yeah, I am.
Get him. Now, Torgal. Sick him.
Pew, 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 pew.
Over here.
Bye-bye.
Torgal, kill.
New enemies approach. Uh-oh. You've been at work all evening, Adam?
Over here.
Well, hopefully you have a good night. Come on, people, you're 2 away from 70. Keep going. We are 20 minutes into the stream with only 45 people watching and under 70 likes. So if you haven't already, make sure you smash that like button. You can always help out the channel too by going to our Twitter or Facebook and retweeting or liking our posts, which will help bring people into the channel. Thank you very much. I know Final Fantasy isn't everybody's cup of tea, but we're almost done with the game, so let's finish strong, shall we?
This one.
So many zombies. Zelda, what are you doing? Not so bright look on your little cat face.
This one. Over here.
It's your cup of tea, Jay? These enemies take much longer when it's just me by myself. I don't have an entourage with me anymore. Eh. I'm still strong. Takes a while.
Over here. This one. Let darkness fall. Get him. You're finished.
Wow, was that really necessary? A bit overkill there. Yeah.
Call that a test, Ultima? Clive, it's me.
Are you alright?
I am. But it seems the reports were true. The thralls have returned. I dispatched the few that I found, though.
Well, there's something, I suppose. But what were they doing south of town? They all came from the north last time. We might be able to fend off an attack from one side or the other, but from both?
Do you have eyes in the north?
Some. I should probably go and have a look, though, just to be sure. You head back to Northreach. I want you there just in case war breaks out while I'm away.
What do you mean?
Her ladyship's been busy working her magic on the townspeople, stirring up ill feeling towards her father. But she'll have her marching on the barracks if we're not careful.
What? This is exactly what the Dane was afraid of. I'll do what I can to calm things down. Be careful out there, all right?
Don't worry, I'm not like you. One sniff of those things and I'm running back to town screaming blue murder.
Uh-oh.
Do you not see, Father? The people of Northreach have given enough, and only a fool would ask for more.
Listen to me, Sabine. Where would our people be without their country, hmm? The Empire is their sword and their shield. It is she that ensures they can live without fear. And now she teeters on the brink. Without their sword, how will the people fight? Without their shield, how will they protect their kin? Can the unarmed stand against the advancing hordes? No. But there is yet hope. A new shield, a new sword. A new empire. We can rebuild Sandbreck, just as Great Grieger wills it.
Perhaps we could, Father. But we don't want to. Not if it is built on the broken backs of the people.
Please, let us not quarrel in the street. You must see that no good will come of this. Our fight is not with each other, but with the threat that draws ever closer to our gates. A threat that your sword has yet to rid us of, Your Eminence.
You will hold your tongue, whore! You may have filled my daughter's head with your heresy, but I will not be corrupted.
Corrupted? Your daughter's opinions are her own, as you would know if you had ever deigned to listen to her. At least I hope they are your opinions, and not posturing born of a family feud. Northreach deserves better than that.
Northreach deserves better than you, Carla. Yes, I know who you are. The slut of Twinside who bedded a Brandit.
Jealous, are you? That a woman might choose a bearer over a pious man of Griega.
Clive! I met a swarm of thralls coming south from Oriflamme. Hundreds of them. Too many to count.
Oh, fuck. No. Work on the fortifications has scarcely begun. We will retreat to Caer Norvent and there make our stand. Did you hear me? That was an order!
While this is but a heartfelt plea, let us make our stand here and protect our homes. Protect those that we love. Together, for Northreach!
You heard the dame. What are we waiting for? Pikemen to the gates. Archers to the roofs. Quickly, come on!
But she is but a common...
whore, yes. And we'd follow her to the gates of hell. The men have their orders, and they look like following them. I got them spaced out at regular intervals. Whichever direction the thralls strike from, there'll be someone there to meet them.
Thank you, Philippe. Rest assured the people will play their part. The herbalist has donated her stock of medicines to me. Should any of your men be injured, take them to the Vale. We'll see to them there.
Thank you, milady. I will.
I'll play my part too. You still want for numbers. Unlike the enemy. I only hope I can go some way to evening the odds. Philippe, can I leave the south in your hands? I doubt the thralls by the lake were the last of their number.
Of course. I'll lead a party down that way so we don't get taken by surprise. What about you?
I'll make my way up the road to Oriflamme. I've fought a few of these things. And while I can't promise to hold them all back, I should be able to thin the herd.
All right. But take care.
Thank you. Both of you.
You can thank us when it's over.
Till then, madame.
Okay, so I need to thin the herd, basically. Oh, invasion.
Yep, great job sharing. Thanks for sharing on social media, Tim, Captain Zach, OH, and everyone. Really appreciate, and Silver Sonic. Thanks, guys and gals, for the shares and likes. Really appreciate that, everyone.
I want steel in the hands of every man.
They don't have that many troops. This is gonna be a slaughter.
Hi, Jacob O'Ryan. Hi, everyone. Hope you guys are doing well.
If any get by, you can trust we'll be here to meet them head on.
Oops. What's that up? Come on, guys and gals, let's keep those likes up. Oh, here we go.
This is more like it.
Oh my gosh, that is quite a few of them.
This one.
That was a little overkill. Oh well. Okay, behind you, Clive. Still way more. Come on, guys. Let's try to get to 80 if we can. We're at the 30-minute mark, and we're still way under. Whoops. Oh, this is going to go on for a while. Okay. Oh, actually, never mind. This guy's the last one.
Is it over? No. It's only just begun.
Oh, never mind.
Kick butt, Clive and Luke. Let's go, says Adam Keen.
False alarm.
Thanks, Adam. Hi, Tim Reed. Hi, Captain Zach. Hello, Adam. Hello, everyone. Hope you guys are doing well.
Man, he's a big one. Maybe this will hurt him. Not as much as I wanted to. I'm a level 45. I'm at beast level. Thanks, Pennsylvania. I appreciate that. I'm hoping to get to level 46.
Okay, thank you for sharing, Captain Zach. I appreciate that so much. Thank you.
I do like to overlevel.
Okay, have a good night, Silver Sonic. Thank you. And thanks again for the super chat, Adam. And hope you guys are having a good night. Hello, hi Ed, hi Tim, hello J Arzu, hi Brady, hi Game Kid, hello Captain Zach, hi Silver Sonic, hello Jamari, hi OH, hi Jacob O'Ryan, and Tim Reed.
Whoops. Nice to see you, monster.
Hi Blues Cat, hi Ghost of Pennsylvania.
Aw, that's hardly any experience. Boo!
Hello Brandon Williams, hi everyone.
That looks to be the last of them. I wonder how the others fared. Better hurry back to town. Come on, Toggle.
Hopefully they're not overrun.
Clive, it's good to see you.
And you. The road to Oriflamme is clear. How did you and your men fare?
Well, we ended up fighting for our lives down by the lake. Took a few nicks, but nothing the girls of the Vale can't put right.
Glad to hear it.
Well, it seems we've survived. For the time being, at least. I thank you both for answering the call.
You were right. And I was wrong. About everything. I had thought that the only way to unite the people was under the banner of Empire. That without a strong hand to guide them, they would drift apart. To be borne hither and yon by the eddying currents of fate. But you brought them together. Not by force, nor by the exercise of goddess-given authority, but by simply being one of them. by knowing what they feel, because you feel it yourself.
Our purpose was ever the same, Your Eminence. You were merely distracted by a loftier vision of empire and glory, while our eyes beheld matters closer to home.
You have the right of it again, as did you, Sabine. His radiance said it himself. Sanbreque is naught without her citizens. I forgot that, and I am sorry.
I'm sorry too, Father. I should never have taken things so far. I only wanted you to understand how the people felt. How I felt. But my anger got the better of me.
Do not blame yourself, my dear. This was my doing. I should have listened to you. To all of you.
Your Eminence, your ladyship, I do not doubt that you came here with the best of intentions. But I believe the same could be said of us all. We all want safety, security, prosperity. Not just for Northreach, but for the entire realm. And we may yet achieve it. If only we work together. Will you join us in this?
Yes. We shall.
Thank you, Your Eminence. Now that that is settled, I must go and see to the wounded. The Vale's doors are always open to any soldier in need of relief. And today there are more than ever before.
Madame Isabel is a rare soul indeed. In these dark times, I see that it is not men like me who should lead the realm, but women like her.
You're right. If only I'd listened to her when I had the chance.
Forgive me for saying so, milady, but you still do. The dame said it herself. We can turn things around. We just have to work together. And that goes for you, too. You're one of us now.
One of you?
Well said, Captain. Let this be a new beginning. Not only for Sanbreque, but for us.
Well, since there's nothing more to be done here, I should see if Isabel needs any help moving the wounded.
Guess the quest still isn't done yet.
Can we get
There's not really much left to do here in Sanbreque or whatever. Guess they'll just talk to the dame, get paid, and then say adios to this place, because we won't be back here again.
Yeah, it's too bad.
I saw several soldiers being carried to the
Interesting town.
Castle town.
Hmm.
How goes the treatment of the wounded? I'd be happy to man one end of a stretcher if it would help.
You've helped quite enough for one day, Clive. Thank you.
Don't mention it.
Oh, but I must. After all you've done for this town, it is the very least you deserve.
Tell me, if Northreach had fallen, what would you have done? A woman of your means could find a home anywhere in the realm, but I sense you would rather have died here.
It's a long story.
For you, madame, I have all the time in the world.
Very well. Long ago, I had a life in the crystalline dominion. I was Carla then, courtesan to the nobility. So sought after was I that it was only they who could afford my time. Alas, those halcyon days were not to last. For naive as I was, I fell in love with a bearer. He was my master's guard, the gentlest man I have ever known. After they discovered us together, he was whipped bloody and forbidden from ever looking at me again. And so we fled. Not that we had anywhere to flee to. We wandered, aimless and starving, half dreading, half praying that the next day would be our last. Until we found ourselves here, in Northreach. It was the Veil that took us in, that fed us, clothed us, and healed our hurts. Those that could be healed, at least. My love was already too far gone.
He passed away.
He did. Not long after we arrived. But at least we were able to share a few moments of peace before the end. It was the greatest gift I have ever received. But the generosity of this town and her people did not end there. The men and women of the Vale supported me through my grief. Shared in it, though I was still a stranger to them. They treated me like a sister. And so I swore that I would always do the same. That I would return the kindness that Northreach showed me. That I would repay my debt to the Vale.
Thank you, Isabel, for sharing this with me.
You're a lot like him, you know. Perhaps that is why I have such a soft spot for you. Never stop fighting, Clive. And I shan't either. I know that it will not be easy to keep Northreach together. But our efforts will be rewarded. Just look at us now. The people, the soldiers, even the Duke of Oriflamme and his daughter, all united in defense of this town that we have come to call our home. And what of you? Can we count on your support too?
Always.
Alright, now the quest is done. Good enough. Oh, ooh. I got something nice there. Okay, goodbye, Dame. We won't be back again. Thank you for the long story. It was long. Now, let's go back to the desert. Or Tabar. Tabar's next, actually. Tabar. Okie doke. Ooh, that's actually a better picture. Tabar. What, the old man again? Aha! It's another Undying quest. Alright then. Hello!
Lord Marquis, if you have a moment.
What is it, Cyril?
One of our brethren lately journeyed across the strait in order to pursue a new avenue of inquiry in our ongoing investigation. He sent an owl some while ago, but we have heard naught from him since.
Was he surveying another fallen ruin?
No. The object of his study was a savior cult that has arisen in Ash in recent years. We believe it may have some connection to the Circle of Malleus, an ancient religion that worshipped Ultima as its god. By gaining an understanding of this new faith, we hoped to learn more of the Circle's original beliefs.
And so you sent one of your brothers to Ash? A continent teeming with orcs and Akashic?
Fully cognizant of the risks, yes. I entrusted the mission to one of the most able of our order, the Third Chair, a master of the arts of combat and survival both. Though he has been silent for some days now, I have thus far refrained from sending any others in search of him, lest they be lost in turn. Yet, it seemed only right to inform you of the situation, given your unique experience of the perils of Ash. For as you so earnestly advised me, it would not do to abandon a man to his fate, when he might yet be saved.
The Undying... wait. Duty Undying Part 2. Hi, hi.
It would not. But Ash is a big place.
Come on, you guys are close to 80.
Be
Keep
any more
pushing.
Specific.
Perhaps. The last owl I received from him mentioned a village where he had heard the cult were wont to assemble. Mickleburg was its name. It lies in the southern reaches of Waloed. If aught ill befell him, I expect it did so there.
Right. I'll see what I can do.
You are much too kind, my lord. Go then, with my hopes, and may the Firebird's flame ever burn in your heart.
Okay, Assassin's Creed guy. Prioritize quest. Yes. They need a triple-like feature? Thank you, Brady. That'd be nice. Where is... Quest. Wait, what? I don't see the yellow marker. Uh-oh.
Hello, Tim Reed. Hi, Captain Zach. Hi, hi, J-Dog. Hello, everyone.
Make for Mixburg. What the heck is Mixburg? What?
Toggle, how do you feel about a trip to Ash? We have a third chair to find. Assuming he's still alive.
It wouldn't automatically show you on your map?
Supposed to, unless it's not here. What is Ash? Oh, I know now. Okay, we're going to the Deadlands. Come on, people, let's go. Almost 50 minutes into the stream and still not at 80. I don't think there's anyone living here anymore, 'cause the people all are dead. There's nothing else you can do. Reception for this game is just kind of... Probably have the finale next week then, because there's no way it's going to get 1,000 views. No way. We're at, what are we at? 48 minutes. And we have a whopping 200 views. Ugh. So that means 2-hour stream. The best this thing's going to get is with only 40 people watching. If we're lucky, 400 or 500 views after 2.5 hours. There's no way the finales happen tomorrow, Monday. It's going to take you guys almost a week to get 1,000 views for the finale. Transformers will be over before Transformers will be over and Earthworm Jim will be starting. And then Pikmin will be starting. Okay, so we have to go here. Whoop! What on earth is down here? The Edge of Infinity. I don't know what that is. She ran away. Bravely ran away. Cat ran away. Anyone here want a quest done? Oh wait, you're all dead. Ring out, you're dead. Hello? This village is dead tired. There's no one around to give me a quest. Alright then. If there's in need of anyone with aid, please say, ye. Hear ye. Final Fantasy 16 doesn't sound so final. I mean, it's the 16th Final Fantasy. Although there's been more Final Fantasy games, this is a canonical number. Although it's not connected to any of the other Final Fantasy games, so I never understood why it still carries a Roman numeral if they're not connected. It's like... And they've had other Final Fantasy games since then, so this would actually technically be like Final Fantasy 18 or 20. Because Because they've had Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, they've had Final Fantasy Crystal Bearers. Lots of Final Fantasy games. Final Fantasy Tactics. Might even be closer to 30 Final Fantasy games or more. Whoop. Jump, 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 jump. Hi. Yes. 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 According to CVS, it is, yes. The one close. Mm-hmm. Well, this isn't working out now, is it? I don't know how to get through your stupid town. I'm sorry, I'm a bit lost. Can anyone give me directions? Oh, wait, nope. The entire town is dead. It's gonna be a bit of a problem. I'd be curious. Somebody wiki it and tell me how many Final Fantasy games Square has made. I'm curious. Perhaps you can enlighten me. I do like to learn. I say there's been 25 Final Fantasy games. Or 20. 20 to 25. But maybe more. And I'm not talking about, like, Final Fantasy music game. I'm talking, like, actual Final Fantasy RPG. Or Final Fantasy Tactics. That could count too. Jumping around in the Deadlands. Hello? Anyone here in need of assistance? I'm here to save someone, maybe. I don't know. You were already dead.
Over here! Farewell.
Yep. I want a rough estimate of how many Final Fantasy games there have been that are not rhythm dancing games. And then we'll use the appropriate name for this Final Fantasy 16, because it'd be like Final Fantasy 30-something. You got yourself an Xbox Series S? Nice, Adam. Enjoy it. A lot of great games coming out for the Xbox this year. As well as there's been some other good games of late, too. It's a good time to be an Xbox owner. They finally have games coming out. Oh my gosh, people! There's people here!
These people aren't turned. And the village seems safe enough at least. What is going on here?
Ah. Did you, too, heed the call?
Heed the call? No, I came here looking for someone. To be honest, I wasn't sure I'd find him here. Let alone all of you.
Is that so?
What are you doing here? Is this where you live?
It is my home. The others, they heeded the call.
You keep saying that. What do you mean?
They came here to perform the rite, just as King Barnabas instructed. This village is their altar, where they shall cast their souls upon the gentle waters and give themselves to the Lord.
Give themselves?
Oh, Lord, cleanse us of our sins.
Let us be reborn in your loving arms.
Free us from the torment of this mortal realm.
Uh-oh.
They want to be saved. Forgive me, but did another foreigner like me come here? He was probably wearing a cowl.
You mean the traveler from Stone? Yes. He's staying at my house, toward the rear of the village.
Thank you. If you don't mind, I'll go and greet him. They seek the same salvation Barnabas did.
Bring us salvation.
At least the third chair is still alive. Let's go and find
I
him.
thought that was gonna get into some type of freaky, like, sacrifice ceremony or something. Like, this is gonna be bad.
Let us be made divine.
Your friend with the cowl has been staying with me. Please, make yourself at home too, traveler.
I think this is gonna turn into a horror flick. Please don't be a rotting corpse inside the house. Don't make this Resident Evil 4! Hello? How do I get to your house? Hello? Oh, he's not dead. Wow, never mind. Thought they were all gonna show up with knives and carve us up like Christmas turkey. There have been over 126 Final Fantasy games that are not rhythm and dance. So this would technically be Final Fantasy 126. Not Final Fantasy 16. What would that Roman numeral look like?
Excuse me. Are you with the Undying?
I am. And so it would appear, are you? Lord Rosfield, if I am not mistaken.
That's right. And you must be the third chair.
I am.
Cyril was worried for your safety. He sent me to find you.
Then I must apologize. I did not mean to trouble the bearer of the burning quill, much less you, my Lord Marquis.
He said that you had failed to report. Is there a reason for that?
I came here to study the followers of this new faith. But the more I learned of them, the more my own faith began to falter. You have seen them at their prayers, have you not? They devote themselves to the veneration of their Lord with a fervor I have never seen before. Praying night and day that they might be rid of their wicked wills and reborn in their Saviour's light. Not that they might be granted respite from their worldly woes, but so that they might continue to serve him. Serve him with all of their beings. I, too, swore to devote my life to the service of my Lord and Master, but this... 'tis different. It is more. And so I would see it through to the end. See these people safe, that they might achieve their dream. That they might do their duty to their Lord. Even if it should keep me from doing my duty to mine.
You do understand what their dream is, don't you?
I do, my lord. They would cast aside their wills and become Akashic. I know that it may be hard to believe, but to these people, that is the very essence of salvation. Forgive me, my lord, but I must remain here. If you are to return to Master Cyril, I would consider it a great... Did you hear that, my lord? Something is happening.
Zombies!
I'll find out what. Stay here. An ether flood. Oh no.
It's what they wanted.
There must be something I can do. Echoes as well. Found her.
Oh, never mind. I thought they were going to turn into zombies. You interrupted my move, guy. Here I was thinking it was going to turn into Resident Evil 4. Or Resident Evil The Village. I guess not. You know what? I think I'm just dark by nature. I just can't see a bunch of people peacefully praying and thinking, oh... I think it's something sinister, especially when they're acting kind of crazy. But did they cause this? Did Ultima be like, oh, these people want ether flood. Okay. Oh, we finally hit 80 likes in an hour? Alright, well, let's try to finish off the 100 likes in the next 15 minutes if we can. Might be possible. Nobody dead yet.
What now?
Mid-boss, that's what. Maybe it gives good experience? Whoa! That's a big boy.
We meet again.
Level 40? Uh-oh. Well, I mean, level 40 in name only? He's a big man.
This one.
Oops.
Nice try. Over here.
Oh, nice little stagger there. Alright, I guess he's at halfsies. I mean, I would hope I'd be able to do it. I'm a level 45, yeah. I put in the work to be a level 45, so... I'd like to be a level 46 or 47, though. The only problem is I'm not gaining enough experience anymore. Even when I tried to grind a little bit off camera, I wasn't really gaining any experience anymore. I'm just too strong. Maybe once we complete all these side quests today, we'll get lucky and, you know. Ow. Well, I've been told, Brady, that people said that I only needed to be a level 40 to take on the final boss, and I'm a level 45. So... And I've already heard from people in the chat that I'm going to destroy Ultima pretty easily, even though I'm playing the game on normal. Whoop. Wrecked. I know Clive says he's seen you before, but I don't remember you. Maybe you were earlier in the game, I don't know. It's over. Oh, never mind, he survived. Never mind. He's mostly dead. He's not all dead, he's mostly dead. Yeah, he did. Okay. Piece of cake. Seriously?
Damn it.
Oh!
Don't you die. Come on, speak to me.
I had to save them, that they might have a chance to find true salvation by devoting themselves to the service of their Lord, just as I did when the Undying plucked me from the gutter and gave me a cause to believe in, a duty to serve was everything to me, and I would not deny them that fulfillment, even if they must become a Kashik in order to achieve it. Forgive me, my Lord Marquis. I did not mean to trouble you with this. My findings. Could you deliver them to Master Cyril for me?
Of course. Your duty will be done.
Look, my lord. They are saved.
Told you they become zombies. Sometime later.
They are saved. Founder. I should get this report to Cyril.
Well, so much for that.
The bearer of the burning quill is within, my lord. Prithee enter.
Hello, not Ezio.
News has reached us of the black bulk that soars over the strait. Lord Cyril has ordered our survey teams to investigate it forthwith. It would seem that your battle is coming to a head, my lord. I pray that you and your brother will emerge victorious. May the Firebird's flame burn ever in your hearts, and guide you back home safely.
Okay, then.
My Lord Marquis, welcome back. I am glad to see you hale and whole.
I met with your third chair, Cyril. He bade me deliver his findings to you.
Oh, whoops. Yeah, you can have this. Here you go.
Thank you, my lord. He remained in Ash?
He died protecting the villagers from an echo. I buried him in Mickelberg. I'm sorry that I couldn't save him.
If you could not save him, no one could.
The villagers, they were believers in this savior cult. They prayed to their god that they might be unburdened of their wills. Then an ether flood came, and their wish was granted. Your brother sacrificed himself that they might live, even knowing that that life was death by another name.
Then he perished defending liberty. A hero's end. For the right to choose how one dies is no less sacred than the right to choose how one lives.
Sid would agree. He wanted to build a world where people could die on their own terms.
A noble ambition. To die for one's cause is the most perfect expression of one's faith. It matters not how misguided others might judge one's decision to be, only that the decision is one's own. We live according to the teachings of our order. We believe in them, we protect them, and yes, we die for them. For better or worse, that is our creed.
Your Assassin's Creed?
But he didn't die for your greed. He died to save them. And you still believe that what he did was right?
I believe that he believed it was. We of the Undying are not slaves, but willing servants. And this was his will, the ultimate expression of it.
All right. I'd like to know this man's name, Cyril. To know the names of all the Undying who've fallen in the line of duty. They died serving my house. It's only right that I remember them. That is my duty.
Of course. I shall fetch the Book of Martyrs at once. My lord, it has been, and shall ever be, the greatest honor of my life to serve House Rosfield. Though our duties may differ, yours is no less important. I pray with all my heart for your success. And were they here, I have no doubt but that every one of my fallen brothers and sisters would feel the same.
Quest complete. Oh, that was a bit of a... Maybe we will get to level 46 today. Maybe. Thank you, Ezio with long hair. Okay, so there's another side quest here in this village. Or place, or whatever. Here. Derp. Go! Ah, that's right.
Would Victor take the bearer's side?
Why do they always have to make such a fuss outside? It's driving away our customers.
We have to finish this guy's quest. Time to leave.
Here to help me pack? Thanks, but I'll be traveling light. I'm almost finished already, in fact.
You're really going to go through with this, then?
I am. But before I go, there is one small issue I'd like your assistance with. Well, two, in fact.
If it's within my power to help you, I will.
It's the children. I refuse to let them share in my disgrace. And if I leave them here, they surely will. Our friendship would see them ostracized forever. But I can't take them with me either. I can think of only one place where they are certain to be safe and provided for and loved. The Hideaway.
Okay. 15 lines in the sand 2.
Of course. The children would be more than welcome.
Thank you, Clive. I will not forget this.
Lubor, are you still here?
What is it, Ferda? You look pale.
There's been a flood in the Velcroy, a damn big one. The League of Outlaws encampment was completely submerged in ether.
What?
Every last one of the bastards has turned, and they're headed this way.
Bandits are one thing, but Akashic bandits are quite another. The town guard won't stand a chance against them. We need to evacuate. There's no time to lose. Ferda, gather the men. The Akashic may strike at any moment. We must make ready to cover the townspeople's escape. Well, what are you waiting for?
Yes, my lord.
Clive, change of plan. The children stay with me for now. I need you to find Conrad and Natalie. Tell them to prepare for a full and immediate evacuation.
Understood.
I'll do what I can to convince everyone else. Wish me luck.
Quest accepted. Okay.
What's in a
You have to listen to me. They're coming.
Why do
They're coming. Let them come.
Ah, it's you.
What do you want, Lord Underhill?
To pass on an important message. There's been an ether flood out in the Velcroy. The camp where the so-called League of Outlaws were gathering has been swallowed. They're no longer just bandits. They're Akashic now, and they could be here at any moment. You need to begin preparing for a full-scale evacuation right away.
Oh, do we? And who was it who gave you this disturbing news, might I ask?
Lubor, perhaps? The man spreading the same poison out in the square as we speak. You may believe his lies, my lord, but we know better.
But why would he lie about something like this?
Some twisted attempt at revenge, perhaps. If he had not been unmasked, he may well have been elected our leader. A great honor for one of his kind. One he might well feel aggrieved at having been denied.
Lord Underhill, forgive me, but it has become all too evident where your sympathies lie. Lubor cannot be trusted, and neither, therefore, can you.
You may not trust me, but for the sake of your people, ask yourselves if there is any chance that this is true.
There isn't. You can be certain of that. Now be off with you.
You're making a mistake.
Oh boy.
It's no use. They're not going to listen to me. We'll just have to do what we can without them. I should speak to Lord Ferda.
You need to evacuate.
You lied about being one of us?
Run, Clive, run! You have to save this town.
What's Lubor raving about now?
Dun, 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 dun. Bandits!
Lord Ferda.
Sid, what's wrong?
I went to warn Conrad and Natalie about the Akashic, but they wouldn't listen. They've convinced themselves that nothing Lubor says can be trusted.
The bloody fools.
Which means the town guard can't be counted on for support. But I can. If there's anything I can do to help you defend Dalamil, you only have to ask.
I appreciate it.
Sid! Ferda! I've been looking for you everywhere.
Victor? I thought you'd left.
I couldn't abandon a friend in need. And Lubor is in need at this very moment. Come quickly.
You have to believe me. The Akashic are coming. They don't eat, they don't sleep, they don't tire, and they don't care who they kill. They're unlike anything that's come before. There will be no parley, no mercy granted. We may have saved the town once, but this is different. I do not ask that you forgive me, but please believe me. If you do not run, you will die. You will all fucking die!
You'd like that, wouldn't you, bearer?
Yeah, with us out of the way, your kind will be free to claim Dalamil for yourself.
Oh boy.
You should run!
Run, bearer!
Yeah, run!
Run!
Far away!
Run!
Just go, bearer!
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes!
Go! Come on, then.
Go on! Go!
Just go. Just go.
Lubor, wait. Someone's coming.
Go.
Come on!
Stop! You're hurting him! Ah! Ah! Oh. Oh.
Hitting children with rocks? Shame on you.
What did Lubor ever do to you? He solves all your stupid problems, and he keeps all of you safe. You know there's nothing he wouldn't do for this town. Who was it who made that cleaver you use every day, Conrad? And what about your counting table, Natalie? Who fixed that? Whose men make sure the streets are clean so all your boots don't get dirty? Who spends all day every day making sure things run smoothly round here? And none of you ever say thank you. Ever. But did Lubor ever complain? Well, does he ever stop smiling? He keeps this whole place going. And you act like it doesn't even exist.
Lubor, we've heard enough.
Wait!
We will not run. The town guard will not abandon the very place it is sworn to protect.
And I will not give up for lost the stores that we labored so hard to fill.
So tell us, how do you propose we deal with these Akashic of yours?
We won't run, but we will fight.
All right, then. Fine. Gather round if you don't want to die.
Good side story. Very good side story.
Allow me to explain the situation. The ether flood occurred near the village of Cheratina, deep in the Velcroy. The place had been abandoned for years, until the League of Outlaws decided to make it their base of operations. Now they're all turned, and if the scouts' reports are correct, heading in this direction.
They are mindless monsters, driven only by hate and rage, and they are utterly unpredictable. With the bandits, we at least knew how and where they were likely to attack. When these creatures come, Dalamil will have the bitterest fight it has ever faced on its hands. The town guard will muster at the north gate. The rest of us will take the south. Both forces will provide men to serve as scouts and messengers, ready to spread word of the size and nature of the Akashic Force as soon as it is spotted. And as soon as it has been, we will converge on its position and see that it is driven back from Dalamil at all costs. Conrad, can I count on the support of the town guard?
Always.
I leave the selection and coordination of the messengers in your hands, Victor. And the command of our men in yours, Ferda. If you would both be so kind.
Consider it done.
As you wish.
Natalie, I would ask that you and your people have the townsfolk barricade themselves inside the bathhouse. And tell the merchant not to waste time securing anything beside the essentials. Preserving life is our one and only concern. As long as we survive, it doesn't matter what trinkets we might lose. Our riches can be regained. And if anyone doubts that, let it be known that the Briar's Kiss stands ready to cover any losses.
Very well. I shall tell them.
Where do I fit into this plan?
Where else but the most perilous place of all? I would like you to travel to the home of our erstwhile League of Outlaws, Cheratina itself. The main host is most likely still there, and Dalamil will not be safe until it is eradicated, root and branch.
A little gardening. How pleasant.
I doubt it. I have a feeling these weeds will be particularly stubborn.
Luckily, so am I.
So you are. All right then, we all know what we have to do. Now it's simply a matter of doing it. For Dalamil.
Looks like everyone's ready. I'd better not keep them waiting. There's the flood. But what's waiting for us inside?
Ah, there are the zombies. We might actually level up a little bit, guys. They're level 40, so it's possible.
You're finished. This one. Farewell.
Oh, chocobo thingies. Never mind, there's not that many of them to warrant gaining a level. Ah! Hello, zombies. Dang, you're weak. Either that or maybe I'm just a tad too strong. Eh.
This one. Over here.
Juggling!
This one. Over here.
What did you think was gonna happen there? Overkill! Oh, that was fun. Any other stragglers in the desert? Hello? I don't see any more zombies, so I guess I'll go clear out the rest of this lot. Greetings, undead.
Leave a single one alive.
Time for you to die. Have a good night, Dozenar. Feel better. Robot Nick, hello. I'm working on it, Adam. Mario and the Amy best friend team. Hi. That's a long name. Slay the zombies with my sword. Good day. Give me experience! Yes! Pew, 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 pew. Ha, I'm juggling him. Lightning! Oh, there was a big guy here. He doesn't look like a bandit. It's too big to be a bandit. Oh, you're fine. It's an ADD thing. I notice things, I mention it. It's a very creative name. I would probably just refer to you as Mario and Amy, though, for your name. Slicey, dicey, dicey, dicey. Ooh! Do you like the lightning? Have some more! I can't see what I'm doing to you. Nope. Ouch! I jumped over him. He can't hit me. Ah! You missed again. Oh, you're really bad at this. Are you the last zombie I need to take down, or what? Goodbye. Sorry for the cold reception. The name took that long to think up? Interesting. It's over. Give me some experience, yo. Meh. Well, I mean, I said we might hit level 46. It's very possible.
The League is disbanded. I should get back to Dalamil and see how the others fared.
The League of Extraordinary Bandit Gentlemen? Perhaps? Uh-huh.
All the Akashic we were able to find have been dealt with. Seems that might be the last of them.
Last of them here, perhaps.
Lubo, Sir Clive has returned.
Clive! What news from Charatina?
It's done. Root and branch.
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Thank you, my lord.
Friends, the Horde has been driven back. The Akashic have been defeated. And we need not fear the arrival of any more, thanks to Clive. Victory is ours.
We bloody did it!
We saved Dalamil.
Lubor, allow me to apologize. After all you have done for this town, we should never have doubted you.
But we did. And for that we are truly sorry. We only hope that you can forgive us.
Threw a rock to my face!
We need you, Lubor. Dalamil needs you. So, if you would still like to be considered for the position of mayor, you have our backing.
You do remember that I'm a bearer, don't you?
We do. But that is not a stain on your character. It is a stain on ours. We thought only of what we perceived bearers to be, not what you truly are. The man who saved Dalamil twice over.
I see. But I will only accept your proposal on 2 conditions.
Name them.
Firstly, that you will both do everything in your power to rally your people to my cause. If the Town Guard and the Merchants League do not accept my leadership, it will be doomed from the start. Unity is the key to defending Dalamil, and I do not doubt that we shall need to call on our combined strength again. When that time comes, I will expect us all to pull together, just as we did today.
Of course. You have our word.
And secondly, you will accept that if I am to lead you, the mistreatment of bearers must end here in Dalamil. Any bearer within our walls shall be afforded the same rights as any other citizen. They will not be judged by what they are, but who they are.
As we failed to do, and came so close to losing everything.
We agree to your conditions. And we have only one in return. That you continue to work for the good of Dalamil, as you always have.
Condition accepted. Well then, it seems my mayorship is all but confirmed. Do I get some sort of special hat? How fickle fate can be. Not so long ago, I had resigned myself to leaving Dalamil in disgrace. And now, I find myself her leader. Here. For everything.
Lubo. About the children.
Fear not. You are, of course, relieved of your responsibility. I would sooner face another horde of Akashic than see them brought up as outlaws. I'll make sure they're safe here.
I don't doubt that you will. And not just the children, but everyone in Dalamil.
I'll do my best. Can't have all your hard work going to waste.
All right, so we have a new mayor. Good on you, kids. Good on you. Great side quest. Lines in the Sand 2. And not enough for level 47? 46? Well, wait. And they opened up my mind with a rock. Thrown to their head. Okay, so that's it for Desert Land. What's next? That is it. Okay. Okay, Dozenar, thanks for the update, but, I mean, we won't be hearing from you until tomorrow. Because if you're going into surgery, just like Amber's surgery took pretty much all day to have her ovary removed, you're having brain surgery, so that means you're going to be in recovery for quite a while, days, and also you will be unable to give us updates because it doesn't work that way unless there's something that goes wrong where the doctor will have to, you know, notify your next of kin immediately. Usually recovery updates, especially for just, like, even minor surgery, can take up to 4 to 5 hours after surgery. You go to what's known as a recovery room. I'll give you an example. When Amber had her surgery, I was in the hospital all day. I was there from... The surgery was at 10 in the morning. We didn't leave there until 5, 6 o'clock at night. And she was in recovery for 2.5 hours before they even gave me an update. I had to watch a little computer screen that told me what was going on. And it didn't give me all the details. Like, I didn't even know how long my wife was in recovery. I couldn't see her until they allowed me to see her. Surgery is no fun, but it's also not something that's very quick either. Like, it's going to be an all-day thing, so... I hope your family has, you know, plenty of supplies tonight, because it's going to be a very, very long night. So, be safe, God bless, and hope for a speedy recovery and that it's just minor surgery. Alrighty, let's continue the quests. Wait, what?
Clive, my boy! Rutherford informs me that we owe you our thanks. Hadn't intended for you to get involved, but such are the times we live in, huh?
I would have done the same for anyone else.
You're far too modest, Clive. You'd make a terrible nobleman. But tell me, is the realm truly in as dire a state as Rutherford suggests?
From what little I saw, you were right to be worried.
I suppose I should have expected the worst. But I was rather hoping the great and good of the realm might have things a little more under control. Alas, it seems that firm leadership is in short supply these days, and without it, the people are bound to lose their way. We must move quickly.
But where do we start?
True, the challenges that face us are many. But in my estimation, there are 2 key areas to be addressed before any other. The realm's armies, and her larders. As you've seen firsthand, it's every man and woman for themselves out there. Certain cities have banded together to try and maintain some semblance of order, yes, but such cases are few and far between. And yet, the only remedy for the chaos that faces us is unity. A unity that transcends even the borders laid down by our ancestors. In short, if Storm does not stand together, she will fall apart.
But how would one even begin to unite the realm?
The armies, my boy. As I told you already, we begin by restoring order among the ranks of those sworn to maintain it. Sadly, I doubt I could convince even the lowliest gaggle of privates to dig a latrine together. But I do know someone the High Commanders have been known to listen to on occasion. Field Marshal Eugen Havel.
I thought he was retired.
He was, until an Akashic army tore through Randalar and killed most of the rank and file. There is no man alive more capable. Literally. And as luck would have it, I've already spoken with him on the matter.
Of course you have.
And he's agreed to help. On one condition. That he first speaks with you personally. Havel has always been a man of frustratingly rigid principle, and he has certain qualms about clasping arms with, well, with an outlaw. I extolled your many virtues as best I could, of course, but the old goat was adamant that he be allowed to appraise you in person. You don't mind, do you, my boy?
Three's Company.
Of course not. As long as chaos reigns, we will never build a better world. I'll do whatever it takes. And if the Field Marshal wishes to speak with me in person, then so be it.
That's the spirit.
I'll leave for Randalar at once. Would you send a Stolas?
Of course. Rutherford is already in the Dalmekian capital. I'll have him tell Havel to expect you forthwith.
Excellent. Thank you, Uncle.
No. Thank you, Clive.
Okay, 3's coming. If he just went into surgery, he's not going to be into surgery yet. They have to administer the anesthetic. The anesthetic takes a good 45 minutes before the doctor can even perform the surgery. It's not like going in and getting a shot. He's having major surgery. It's going to be a very, very long time. Surgery could be anywhere for brain 3 to 4 hours. And the prep time and the pre-op and all that other stuff, you're not going to be going home after that. You're going to be there a long time.
You be careful up there.
I had a family member who went through brain surgery, so I know what I'm talking about. And I also went through surgery with my wife. It's not a fun experience. Not that she had brain surgery, she had stomach surgery, and that was an all-day event. It was almost a 2-day event. Okay, who am I supposed to talk to now? 3 is company. Meet at the what? Meet? Oh, okay. So we're out of here. So we need to go here. Oh. I don't want to get into this. If you're really having brain surgery, you have to get the anesthetic first. They have to monitor you once you get the anesthetic. They also would have taken your phone away by now. And you would be under, and they're going to monitor you. And then they take you into surgery. And then after surgery, you go to the recovery where they monitor you. And then they'll notify your family. And then, after they notify your family, the family will still have to wait an hour or 2 before they can even see you, whether you're conscious or not. Whatever.
Oh,
I wish you luck. I really do. I wish you all the best.
Is it true about Twinside?
It's like people forget that my wife was a medical person. She was an RN.
Seen what's washed up at our gates?
There are even people in the chat that are also have worked at the hospital, and they're nurses and they're medical assistants. I've never, excuse me if I may be sounding a little pompous, but I've never heard of an ER administering brain surgery immediately after seeing someone, unless it's to remove a tumor. And even then, the surgery probably wouldn't be available until very early in the morning.
Is it? Please.
But again, I'm not a doctor. I don't know.
I'm scared.
But I'm just thinking that they would have to get everything prepared, like, because, I mean, brain surgery is a lot more dangerous than heart surgery. And heart surgery, a lot of people get yeeted from that. And that's considered basic, well, not basic surgery. It's still a risky surgery. But your brain is just as important as your heart, if not more important, because it controls all your organs. It's like a supercomputer that, you know, to be super careful with. Sorry, chat. I didn't mean to get all preachy. I'm just... If it's true, you know, I hope that everything works out well. That's all I can say. I'm not a doctor. Do not put that on me. Do not. I've had experiences with it. I'm not a doctor. I'm not giving medical advice. I'm just saying what I remember and what I've experienced being a family member waiting for someone to come out of surgery. I don't know how long Amber had to wait for me to have an endoscopy, which was a very basic, like, procedure. We weren't there all day. When she had her ovary out, I was there all day. And they had to remove it because it was the size of almost a grapefruit. No, we're not going to wake Amber up. Amber would be really mad if we woke her up.
This one.
What were we doing again? Oh, right, we're going here. Sorry. I'm a little distracted. Who's the person here who's a nurse, by the way? Oh, that's right, Ashley, yeah. Oh, Ashley's not a nurse. She works in a hospital.
It can't be Rutherford, can it?
Oh, that was quick. Hey, look! Different enemies!
Turncoats and cowards, the lot of you! If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you shall have!
Allow me.
I don't need your...
Please, Field Marshal, oblige him.
This won't take long.
You're right. It won't. Men, finish him.
Well, it's nice they're all working together. They're like their own little bandit group. We've got people from all countries here. People who originally at the beginning of the game were fighting each other. I say that's progress. Wouldn't you?
This one. Good. This one. Sicker. Good. This one.
Oh, that was quick. Win.
A little longer than I'd have liked.
Oh, hi, Naomi. How you doing?
Field Marshal Havel, I presume. Are either of you injured?
No, my lord. You arrived just as our escort turned on us.
Fucking traitors. I'd heard reports of soldiers in the outlying regions abandoning the oaths they swore. But I hadn't thought the corruption had reached so close to the heart of the Republic. It's a fucking disgrace. Your interfering old bastard of an uncle tried to warn me, of course. My lord Marquis. Or is Sid the Outlaw more to your liking?
Call me what you want. It doesn't change who I am, or the urgency of the message I bring. My uncle has a plan to right the realm, and he needs your help to see it through.
Before I agree to anything, I'd have you answer one question. What do you stand to gain from all this?
I won't deny that I might benefit from further chaos. But I seek a new beginning for all of us. And while the choices I've made may not always have been the right ones, I know I made them for the right reasons. For so long, so many of us have been told how we could live, how we could die, when it should have been our decision all along. Now we have a chance to put things right. But in order to take it, we must stand together, even if it be beside those with whom we don't see eye to eye.
Certainly not the words I expected from an outlaw. But perhaps your uncle was right. You are no ordinary outlaw. I'll never hear the end of this. All right. I'll start by ordering my most trusted guard to bring the Dhalmekian fringes under control. Next, I'll make contact with my counterparts in the Imperial Army and see if I can't convince them to try and restore order in their own territory.
Thank you, Field Marshal.
But they are not the only ones we will need to convince.
What do you mean?
I don't doubt that I can bully some sense into a few generals. But those they answer to require a different kind of persuasion. And when it comes to honeyed words, well, we will need an envoy. One who can court even the most stubborn of statesmen. You, perhaps.
I'm flattered. But I'm no diplomat either. And I have other problems to attend to. What we need is a skilled arbitrator. And I may know just the person.
Is that so? And would he happen to be an outlaw too?
Of a different kind, perhaps.
Well, beggars can't be choosers. I suppose we'll all have to find a little of the outlaw in ourselves if we're to make it through this. Very well. Send your man to me right away.
I shall.
My Lord Marquis, your Lord Uncle bade me escort the Field Marshal to his manor in Port Isolde.
And I will see that my associate joins you there.
Very good, my lord.
Huh. An envoy. I'm not sure I'm the man to talk anyone round. I can barely convince my brother to take his medicine. No. This is a job for someone with experience. Someone like Quentin. I hope I can convince him at least.
Alright, what's left to do? Speak with the gentleman where? I don't know where to go next. Let's see. Oh, they're gonna have us go all over the place, aren't they? Lost Wing is gone. Why would you have me go to Lost Wing? They're all dead. Except for, like, a few people not in Lost Wing. Yeah, Lost Wing is toast, yo. It's a ether death thing. Mm. I feel better. I got to vent a little bit. And Ashley, thank you for backing me up on some stuff. It's when sometimes people say some pretty interesting things. Anyway, I appreciate the backup on that. I'm just surprised if that's what's happening or not. I don't... if it is happening, I feel like a total jerk, but if it isn't, I just feel like...
I made sure our fallen comrades were laid to rest.
Why
and
my
they can
chat?
Rest easy, knowing that their
There are other
sacrifice
streamers.
wasn't in vain. The justice was done. As for us survivors, well, we've just got to keep at it. Keep the family together. For their sakes.
Hey, Quentin.
Quentin, I have a proposal for you.
Do you now? Something tells me you'll be asking more of me than a cask of Gotand gold. Go on then. Propose. You'd have me convince the chiefs and chamberlains of the realm that they should simply swallow their pride and do the one thing that has proved impossible for thousands of years. Was there anything else? Perhaps I can fetch you a meat pie as well.
I know it's a lot to ask, but I can think of none better suited to the role.
And you'd have me give up what little I have left to do it. I told you, Clive. The people of Lostwing are my family, and I cannot abandon them. You'll have to find someone else.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So am I.
And why might that be?
What he's asking. How's it any different to what you've done so far? They want you to speak for those who can't speak for themselves. That's what you do best. If it's the vineyard you're worried about, we'll see that the grapes are picked and the tons filled. You know we will.
It's not that.
Then what is it? You said yourself we're family. Don't you trust us?
You know that's not what I'm...
Then what are you saying? That only we are worth saving? Why turn your back on everyone else? You convinced us we could build new lives for ourselves, and if you can do that, who's to say you couldn't convince the entire realm?
A stirring argument. I fear that any rejoinder I make might fall somewhat flat by comparison.
So you'll join us?
Where do you need me?
Field Marshal Havel will want to speak with you in person. He's currently in Port Isolde. I can arrange for a party of Cursebreakers to accompany you there.
That would be very much appreciated. I hear the roads are far from safe these days.
Hopefully not for long. My uncle will want to know that his plan is taking shape.
I'm being vague on purpose, guys. Ashley knows what I'm talking about. Okay, what do you want now? I'm gonna have to wake Amber up because I'm gonna have to talk to her. I can't. not talk about this tonight. Where the heck am I? I'm supposed to go back to talk to my uncle now? That's it? Just talk to Uncle Byron and it's over? Wow, that's like the easiest side quest ever. I better get experience for this. Uncle Byron!
Uncle, I bring good news. The Field Marshal has agreed to your plan.
Ha! Of course he has. I didn't doubt you for a moment, dear boy.
Rutherford is accompanying him back to your manor in Porterzolder as we speak. They will await your return there. As will one other.
One other? Who, exactly?
Lord Havel was concerned that even if he could get the realm's armies to agree to an accord, he might not be as successful in convincing those with political power. He asked if I might have a solution, and I suggested a certain Imperial Lord Magistrate turned Liberator.
One of your co-conspirators?
Master Quinton would probably call me one of his, but yes.
Another outlaw, then. Just the thing we need to put these rotten politicos in their places. Good thinking, Clive.
I'm glad you approve.
The more the merrier, eh?
Uncle, assuming Havel and Quinton can solve our problem with the armies, you still haven't mentioned how we might manage the grain shortages.
Oh, don't you worry, my boy. The 7 high houses will be seeing to that. They have all agreed to make the most generous of donations. Oh, of course, it did take a little persuasion, but luckily I had some unexpected help.
From who?
Why, you, my boy. Rumor has it that you rescued the Lady Ariane's head steward Rockford from a horde of bloodthirsty bandits.
It was more of a handful.
Well, the old battle-axe was so pleased. She had a shipload of talents delivered to my private docks by the next new moon. And when the other houses saw the parsimonious old crone's purse strings finally loosen, they as good as tripped over themselves in the rush to follow suit.
I'm happy to hear it.
Now, I must be getting back to the manor. Join us there at your earliest convenience, would you?
Of course, Uncle.
And how, pray tell, will we get that grain to the capital if the roads are still overrun with akashic?
You'll find another bloody road. I only have so many men, and I'm not about to send them headlong into an ether flood. That is, unless you'd have them turn as well.
Well, I'd certainly eat less.
Says the man with a belly bigger than a band of curls. My soldiers actually need their rations. Without any food to keep them going, they'll be dead even before you've sent them on your fool's errand.
If I may, gentlemen, perhaps I might suggest an alternative approach. Though supply routes are indeed disrupted, there is no shortage of ships. Indeed, they bob away in every bay from here to Randalar, awaiting a safe haven. Allow them to make port and fill their bellies full of grain. And once those who crowd the cities are fed, ferry the displaced back to the countryside to work the fallow fields. But I'm sure that you wish to continue your discussion. Forgive the interruption. 2 such firm friends as yourselves need no help from the likes of me. Rutherford spoke fondly of the great bond between you.
Us? Friends?
I can't stand the man!
Clive, I'm beginning to question the quality of the company you keep.
And what kind of company were you expecting him to keep? The man's a criminal!
Criminal? How dare you? You are not fit to breathe the same air as this fine, upstanding young gentleman.
Upstanding? He calls himself Sid the Bloody Outlaw!
Once more onto the breach.
Long quest.
Shall we begin again? What we seek here is not to create a new nation, nor to claim the thrones of those that already exist. We wish simply to bring stability to the realm that mankind might weather the current storm. And to do that, we must convince those in power, the generals, the statesmen, the nobles, that our cause is just. There will be disagreements, yes, and I imagine some resistance, much resistance. But we cannot let that deter us. If we show them the path, show them that we walk it ourselves, then I am confident they will follow. The fate of the world lies in my nephew's hands, but the well-being of her people lies in ours. And we must not squander the chance that Clive has given us.
Uncle Byron,
Now, with that settled, let's move on to the signing of the Accord. For what great moment in history hasn't been accompanied by a little ceremony? Citizens of Valisthea, I present to you the Triunity. Rutherford, Mike Will.
So, no fighting?
Well, my boy, the stage is set.
That it is.
This is the role you were born for. Now I ask only that you trust in the talents of your supporting cast. We shall play our parts to the best of our abilities, that you might have the opportunity to shine. The realm needs its Sir Crandall. And there is no better Crandall than you, Clive. I want you to keep this signed accord as proof of our faith in you.
I will. Thank you, Uncle.
Quest complete! Three's Company 2. Hey, we're actually gonna level up. Woo! Neat. I think I need that part for something. Hooray! Victory lap! Something, something, Three's Company 2.
What do you think that thing is?
Oh my gosh, look at how many side quests. Blech. Well, this is supposed to be the final side quest. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da. The final side quest. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da. Is he, though? I don't... Oh my gosh, I don't... There are... Okay, chat, listen. For certain kinds of things, there are steps that need to be taken for order for something to occur. Medically. You just don't... It's not like you go into a pediatrician and you're like, the pediatrician will see you now. You don't go into the thing and immediately are taken to the place where they do the carving. There are steps. There are things you need to sign. There's pre-op. There's administering stuff. There's... It's not like going into a... Oh my gosh. Like I said, if it's true, then it's the fastest hospital in the world. Like, we're talking like a Quickie Mart hospital. If it's not... Why? It's... I just can't stop thinking about this now. This is... Like, literally, if I woke Amber up, she would make the loudest what you've ever heard. like, Ashley was more polite than me. I'm not a nice person. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not a nice person because my brain is screaming like, wait a sec. Wait a sec. Something doesn't sound kosher about all this. Something doesn't compute.
I will not let them be forgotten. Sid, may I have a moment?
Of course.
It is an honor to finally speak with you. My name is Herman. I've been with the Cursebreakers for some time now, and I wish to be deployed to Ash. Any assignment will do.
No. The lands across the Narrow are too dangerous. I will not send good men and women to risk their lives needlessly. Why would you want to go back?
I need to retrieve something. Something important. I was raised in an orphanage. The Badbach Conservatory. Or rather, I was held captive there. It was not a place of nurture. It existed solely to turn bearer children into mindless weapons. We were tortured until we feared no pain. Tormented until our hearts turned to stone. And few ever survived long enough to become tools of the last king.
I can't imagine.
I lost so many. I can't even remember all their names, but they must be remembered. They cannot fade away, faceless and forgotten. The Institute was run with military precision. Every child measured, every name recorded, every death logged with meticulous care. Sid, allow me to travel to Ash and recover the registry so that my brothers and sisters might live on.
What is the name of his quest? Have a good flight, Clayton. I hope your arms don't get tired. That's a long way from here to there, man. What do I have written there? Why do I have a time code written not slow wing? What does that even mean? I'm so distracted by that crazy comment. What is not slow wing mean? What does it mean? Is that the name of a town? I think I just snapped. I think my brain just... I need to have brain surgery now. Yup, my brain's busted. I'm having a stroke. Oh, what the... Can you guys read that, that thing? What does that say? Litany of Errors? Or does that say Library of Errors? What is that? It doesn't say Brittany of Errors, right? What is that? Litany? Litany of Errors. Alright, you know what? Let's go.
You were a good friend, Herman. But the fact remains that Ash is simply too dangerous.
Sid, please. Even should it cost me my life.
Too dangerous for you, Herman. But not for me. I'll go to Bad Bach and find the registry.
You will?
I won't let you risk your life.
I don't know how to thank you.
You can start by telling me where I'll find this orphanage.
Vie de Grace. Hidden in a forest, overlooking the plains.
All right. I'll see what I can find there.
May the mothers guide you.
This is so stupid! Ugh.
Like I said, I'm gonna feel really bad if this is real, but my mind is just screaming, lie! Don't even get on my nerves tonight, OH. You do not want to get on my nerves tonight. I am on the edge. I'm literally on the edge.
All right.
I'm a man on the edge. I'm flying a bird. I'm flying a bird that can't fly very well. I'm doing side quests because I can. Stupid bird. Jump up there. Jump up there for all you're worth, you stupid bird. Dumb birdie. I went the wrong way, didn't I? Yes. Yes, I did. Wait. Yep, that's wrong. 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 Wrong. We're sorry. The number you reached has been disconnected. Please check the number and dial again.
Back to the stables, girl.
Take care, Adam. Thanks for stopping by.
This must be the orphanage. Hopefully the registry is still here.
It's a registry and there's going to be zombies everywhere. How are you able... If this stuff turns people into blue zombies, how in the world are you able to be here without, like, any type of repercussions of turning into a blue zombie? Explain that to me. Bearers can't be here. Theo turned into a blue zombie man. Did he not? Yes, he did. He did turn into a zombie man. And he was only in there for a little bit.
Disposed of.
Main character plot armor? Is that what this is?
Conditioning. This is nothing short of torture.
I'm not reading that.
This reads like a suicide note. Did the director go through with his plan? There's only one way to find out.
Can I check the other houses? Whoa! Oh, that's my wolf. Sorry, I thought that was a zombie person. You're like, whoa! Zombie! He did the mash. The graveyard mash. The monster mash. It was a graveyard mash. Brains. Ugh. Where are you? There's a lot of dead people. The waiting list is so long, people are dying to get in.
A forked white tree. This must be
It's
the
a
place.
tree. Thank you, Chad.
Could he really be buried here? There's something hidden among the roots. Let's see. This must be the registry.
I think I need to watch the movie Liar Liar tonight. Jim Carrey will make me laugh and feel better.
Names. This place was a slaughterhouse. And where is the architect of all this misery?
Zombies!
It was only a matter of time, I suppose.
It's only a matter of time for the zombies to show up. Dun, 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 dun.
This place is cursed.
I will tell you afterwards, Chad. I will DM you while I have my dinner. I'm so vague. Most of the chat doesn't know what I'm talking about. I'm so vague. You can't figure out what I'm talking about. Hoo-ah! Some people know. If you know, you know. If you don't, then... well, I don't have to worry about you.
This one.
Oh, I have to tell her. I can't not tell her. I have to see her reaction. I have to know. I will have to cross the valley of the shadow of death by waking my wife up. I may very well end up in the ER tonight, but it will be worth it. Because I have to talk about this.
I'm done here. Let's get the registry back to Herman.
Brave robber. Whee! By Jove, I believe he's snapped. Indeed he has. Oh no, Sarah, it's happening. Because Amber is the last bastion of sanity in my house. And I have to see what her reaction is. I have to know. I'm going to take a waltz with death. Yup. Yup. Raptors! Why are raptors running in pairs? Where the heck am I? Look at all of them. They're running. Oh, those are oh, those are undead chocobos. Oh. Nah, I'm not. I'm running away now. Goodbye. I don't feel like staying here anymore. Goodbye. Teleport. Ha! I can run away from battles like this. I know, but if she streams tomorrow, then she can rant about this, because you know what happens when Amber learns things. She has to talk about it. And if somebody just miraculously shows up tomorrow, I mean... I mean, guys, we may very well witness a miracle tomorrow. The most amazing miracle that anyone who has ever had emergency procedures done late at night tomorrow. I mean, miracles.
I hear that you traveled to Ash, Sid. Did you by any chance recover the names of my fallen friends?
I did. Yes.
I believe in miracles!
If I may, the bearer registry. The director was a brutal man. He got no worse than he deserved.
The registry was all I found beneath the tree. There was no sign of a body. Nor any record of what happened to the children after the orphanage closed.
I pray that at least some of them survived. All their names are here. The ones we lost. My friends. My light in those dark times. I can still remember their faces, like it was yesterday. Children who were taken from their bunks in the morning, never to return. No explanation ever offered.
They'd be happy to know that you survived, Herman.
But why did I make it out alive, when so many others died in that awful place?
It's not your fault. And blaming yourself won't bring them back. Honor their memory. See that their names live on. That way, at least. They're never truly gone.
Thank you. Sid, I'm going to write a book. An account of the horrors of Badbach, and the spirit of those its custodians sought to crush. All of Valisthea will know of our suffering. And in the name of those I lost, I will not let it happen again.
Neither will I.
These records would have been buried for all eternity, were it not for you. Thank you.
They found peace. Ooh! Yay! 46! I'm 4 levels away. Look at how long, ladies and gentlemen. It took me 2 hours and 30 minutes. See? 2 hours and 30 minutes to hit level 46. 7. 40. Wait, what am I? I am a level... What? Does it tell me? Clive, what level are you, man? Clive. You jerk. What is your level? Oh, 46. Yeah, I thought he was 47. Boo. Boo, I say.
Do you suppose it's magic?
Boo. Oh my gosh, there's so many side quests. Children! I come bearing gifts for children. I'm Santa Claus without the red suit.
What do you think happened to Miss Midadol?
Sid, you have
No,
to
no.
help us.
With what? You didn't take apart another of Mid's contraptions, did you?
No. Well, yes. But that's not what we want to talk to you
No.
about.
It's Miss Midadol. She's been acting strange.
Very strange. She's barely ever around.
When she is, she acts like we aren't even there. Her head's in a crowd.
What?
In the clouds.
It's the clouds, you idiot child.
That's what I
Clouds!
said. In the clouds.
Well, she does have a lot on her mind. When did you last see her?
Not long ago. Right after she got back from saving you from Stoneir.
Then it's probably just about the Enterprise. It did take quite a battering on the way there and back.
You didn't break it, did you, Sid? You really should be more careful around Miss Mididol's inventions. Don't listen to her. Even if you did break the Enterprise, you could put it back together, couldn't you?
But who's gonna put Miss Mididol back together? She seems really sad.
Shut up. What is this called? Aiming high? Does it say aiming high or being high? We'll say aiming.
Why don't I go and see if I can cheer her up?
You do that? For us? She's in her dungeon.
Don't scare him. It's not a real dungeon.
Thanks for the warning.
We'll go with the first option then, just to play it safe.
Has Mididol mentioned a new project?
We go to talk to Mid. Hello, Mid!
Mid, if you have a...
That's it! I knew it! The answer was right here under my arse all along! If this doesn't steer to the skies, nothing will!
To the skies? You aren't trying to give the Enterprise wings, are you?
What else would I be doing?
The children seem to think you're avoiding them. They're worried
Ah,
about you.
ghost!
Is this really so important that you need to shut yourself away from everyone?
The Enterprise is already the fastest ship in the realm, and that's with the sea beneath her. But what if she weren't bound to the waves? What if she weren't bound to anything at all? It's not fair. The gods get the skies all to themselves, so I'm gonna do something about it. The Fallen had their chance, but they relied too much on magic. And see where that got them? But not me. I've discovered how to do it without. Well, almost. First I need to make a prototype.
And is that a one-woman job?
Are you volunteering? I'll have you know the Enterprise is my baby. But if her godfather's offering to lend a hand, I'd be happy to take it. First, I'll need oil, and not just some old drippings from Miss Molly's spits in the Tub and Crown. Refined stuff, like they make in Ordil. Then I'll need some bone, or shell. Light, strong, preferably no longer attached to the beast it belongs to.
If it's beast bones you're after, I'm sure the curse breakers will know where you might find some.
No, they'll know where you might find some. You're the one who offered to help, remember?
I should speak with one of the curse breakers before I set off for Old Hill. See if I can't find this bone while I'm there as well.
Who's ever masquerading as the user, please stop. Anyone who believes that user, I will personally slap. Because you deserve it. Oh, this is crazy. Why am I talking to you? Hello?
Alright, Sid. Come to buy us around, have you?
Only if you earn it. Mid needs a piece of light but durable bone for her next project. You've encountered your share of beasts on your travels across the realm. Any ideas?
Most bones are the same. Whack 'em hard enough and they'll break. If it's durability you're looking for, shell will serve you better. You know what an adamantus is?
I do. I don't know to give them a wide berth. Will any old adamantus do?
Well, with shells, the older the harder. There's a rumour of an ancient adamantus down in Karava, near Bidza, or what's left of the village anyway. But don't expect to make quick work of the bastard. There's a reason it's lived as long as it has.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
Yeah, but I am like these NPCs. Like, everybody's making fun of these NPCs. They have no expression. They look bored. That's me! I am one of these NPCs from this game. How dare you? How dare you? I'm like them. Normal. Expressionless. Normal. I'm not entering the villain arc. Right now, I am Captain Picard being tortured by the Romulans. And you guys see whatever lights the Romulans tell you. I know there are only 4 lights. And that person there is not... whatever. This is stupid. Tonight is stupid. Werewolf is stupid.
It's oil. After what happened here, it's a miracle there was any left at all.
Oh, there's a goblin here. Hooray. Goblin, 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 goblin. Woohoo! I'm not being disrespectful to anybody. I just don't believe certain things today. Doesn't make me disrespectful. It makes me like a rational thinker. A man with morals who's having a conundrum. What I'm supposed to do. How I'm supposed to react. It's driving me insane. I have to tell Amber. She has to know.
This should be enough.
What? Why am I doing a quest for mid? None of you can stop me. I'm gonna make a poor thing of judgment. She wakes me up all the time. I go to sleep early in the morning, and then she comes in the room, plops on the bed, and starts talking to me about things that happened to her, and I'm delirious. Like, what's going on? It's only fair that I return the favor. Yeah? Of course it is. Does it to me constantly. No, that's wrong, Clayton. It would give poor Amber a heart attack. I'm not going to do that. That's mean. I don't do pranks on my wife. That's not very nice. If I wanted to scare her, all I have to do is bring a stuffed rabbit up and throw it in the bed and be like, Easter Bunny! Second thought. I have a Pikachu here. I could say, Amber, watch out! There's an Easter Bunny on you, and it's the Pikachu doll.
Come on.
Oh, well. Amber, there's the Easter Bunny on you. Pikachu! Ah! Pika, Pika! Pika, Pika.
Where would you hide? It looks like we found him.
Any more side quests remaining? A whole bunches. Which we're not going to get to tonight. Have to be another night of craziness because we ain't done. We's going to have to come up with a good name for this episode. We could call it emergency procedure. Nah. $1 billion. Oh no, Chad, I was totally messing with you, dude. Don't worry about it. You're fine, bro. There's only one man that need to apologize me tonight. Wait. There's but one man who must apologize to me. Especially if miraculously tomorrow, on the morrow, they returneth in earnest. Instead of a week from now. Or weeks. Why am I talking like Dr. Evil? Because I can. Throw me a freaking bone here. OH. I'm a mutant? Yes!
I better get these materials to Mid so she can finish her project.
Alright, let's take these materials back to Mid, yo. Then we're gonna find a name. I say we name the stream Aiming High. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Aiming high. We're aiming high. Not saying goodbye. Just aiming high. Shut up.
Ask. I'll be here if you need me.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I'm always stupid. It's me. I'm the boss man that runs this joint, yo. Jumping down flights of stairs! Don't do this at home! You'll break your leg.
Mid, tell me this is all you need.
You make it sound like I asked you to save the world or something.
Tell me this is all you need.
It's most of what I need. After you left, I went over the figures again, and I realised I'd forgotten a 1 and a 0.
And
a cogwheel. Just a tiny one. Though, that's the problem. Gears that small are a bastard to make, and I may have lost the one Blackthorn spent a fortnight toiling over.
Wait. The children. When they took apart your scales, there was a tiny brass gear. Now that I think about it, they didn't use it when we put the scales back together.
The young'uns? But why would they... You know what? I don't want to know. I'll keep working on the model. You go and find that cog.
Speaketh with the children now?
Has Midadol mentioned a new project yet?
When you return...
Out of my way, you stupid children.
Another lesson?
Children don't want to do low lessons. Yo!
Sid! Is Mid still hiding from us?
She wasn't hiding. She's fine. She's just busy working on her next project.
A new invention? What is it? What is it? Is it an airship? I bet it's an airship!
Do you think she'll let us help?
That just so happens to be why I'm here. She needs something special, something only you three can provide. A brass gear. A tiny one. One that might fit on, say, a set of scales.
Oh, the one you forgot! We remember!
We saved it, just in case. It's in the bag of bits.
It better be.
Since your lesson, we've been disassembling, then reassembling everything we can find. All the pieces that are left over, we keep under our beds, just in case.
That's good to know.
Look! I found it!
My sanity? No, you haven't.
Is that all? Just the gear? We have more parts if Mid needs them.
That's all for now. But I'll let Mid know about your... Horde. Just in case.
Thanks, Sid.
The name of the episode is Clive Aiming High.
Well, did they have it?
Nope, I can't change the outfit.
They did. And they kept it somewhere nice and safe. Will it work?
Will it work? He's perfect! You're a genius, Clive.
Yes, I am.
What exactly are you going to use it for?
Only the most important job of all. The wings aren't going to move on their own. But with the right cog in the right place... Well, you just wait and see.
Wings.
That should do it. Here goes nothing.
It's a Final Fantasy airship.
Titan's tits.
It wasn't supposed to fly, was it?
Of course it was supposed to fly. Wouldn't be much of an airship if it didn't. Honestly, these bloody engines are driving me mad. I was so sure this would be the day she soared. The Mithril engine was made to make dreams come true. But maybe this is one dream the world's better off without. Show folk how to take flying. It won't be long till they're raining death down on each other. People will lose their homes. Children, their mums and their dads. Like I lost mine.
I'm sorry.
So am I, Clive. So am I. Sorry that I have to choose. Do I follow my head, or do I follow my heart?
Good question. The first time I stood on the deck of your ship, felt the wind in my hair. It was like I was flying. But imagine how it would feel to actually do it.
My dad always said there were two ways of living life. Chasing a dream or shuffling to your grave. And he were right. Right about a lot of things. Not that I like to admit it. People need dreams to chase. Especially in a world like this. Right. When this is over, I'm gonna take all my mithril engines to Zemeckis and sling them over the edge. I won't have my dream end up turning into someone else's nightmare.
But all that hard work...
All that hard work will not be used for war, Jamie. But it isn't like it'll be gone. Tell me, Clive, have you ever been on a treasure hunt?
Not since Joshua and I were boys. Why do you ask?
Because I'm going to bury the engine schematics and leave behind a little riddle telling people where to find them. A really hard one, so that only the most dedicated dreamers will ever be able to work it out. Ooh, I can picture it now. Some daft general squinting at the words with a gormless expression on his mug. Like that one, yeah.
Right.
She made a Final Fantasy airship. That's what that looks like.
Of course, if I'm putting this engine at the end of a treasure hunt, I'll still need to make it a treasure worth hunting for. Won't be much of a prize if it couldn't even make a toy boat fly after all. My dad always said, dream big. But it ain't the size of a dream that's important, is it, Clive? Only that it's a good one. And I reckon I've got a fair few good uns left in me.
I'm sure you do.
Quest complete. Aiming high. We still have a ton of quests left to do, which we're not going to finish this tonight. Alright, so yeah, I'm just going to say my piece. You know, if somebody is having emergency surgery that they said, I wish them well, and I hope for a speedy recovery, and see you in a few weeks. And I don't mean to make light of something, I just, for me, it sounds pretty random. And there are certain things that are required for that type of thing to happen. So we'll say I'm having a hard time coming to grips with certain things. But anyway, this stream will continue once you guys get 1,000 views. Even Clive's not amused. And I wish you guys all well. 1,000 views is needed for the next episode of Final Fantasy. Tomorrow streams are Tales of Symphonia, Transformers, and maybe Zelda. I don't see Final Fantasy getting another stream until a while from now, so do your best, guys and gals. The stream's ending around 700 views and 3 hours. Alright guys, God bless, happy gaming. You'll be redirected to Transformers.